Hello. Welcome.
Hello, George. How are you doing?
We are the Thamesmentoo.
We are the Thamesmentoo. Oh, shall we do stand up for our national anthem?
Do we have a national anthem on this in the basement of despair?
Oh yeah, ready?
Okay.
Right. Thank you, everyone. You're bored if you're going to be here.
And look at the subscribers here numbers. You're not here, so that's fine.
Yeah. Well, I was going to ask people to like and subscribe like we normally do, but there's no bloody point. So anyway, thank you very much, all 7 of you. We're a small little gang.
Yeah.
So we really appreciate you. And listen, this is it's not the A channel. This is where the real music is, guys.
Well, what we should do, because there's so few people watching, we should just have like a Zoom meeting. Like, everyone come on. We could just everyone send a link, everyone joins us, have a chat.
I tell you what, there's only 7 of you. There is only 7 of you that watch. Each one of you put a suggestion down the end. Us to do, right?
No, this is our channel of suggestions.
I know it is, but look, it's a community. There's only 7 of us. It would be fun if there's some.
Put it down. We'll ignore it. It's fine.
There could be someone worse. Chris, you've got worse music taste than we do.
No, Chris knows what he's doing.
All right, okay. What we got tonight then, big boy? Oh, we can drink on this channel as well. We can't do that on channel 8.
This is a drinking.
It's the end of the evening,
all the things we got to say have been said, and we've done all the funny stuff. It's just
I know what this track is as well. I'm not even going to pretend, right? It's the Cult, and this is what's funny, right? Because I've got a lisp, right?
Why did you go pick this number particularly?
I can't sell She Sells Sanctuary. Thilius Sodius.
She Sells Sanctuary. Can you say that fast? On the seashore?
No, I tell you what, no, but I tell you, I can't, because it sounds like she sells on the seashore, right? Yeah. But I've got one worse than that. Can you do this, right? Can you do this? A Swiss wristwatch, say that.
A Swiss wristwatch, yes.
It's the best wristwatch. Now go on, try saying that together.
Sorry, a Swiss wristwatch is the best wristwatch.
Now say it one more time, real quick. Go.
A Swiss wristwatch is no, I can't do that.
It's the worst one. Anyway, so the Cult, they're just as much to blame. She Sell Bloody Sanctuary. It's vindictive on people with a lisp, and I've got a lisp. And why do they make the word lisp the hardest word to say if you've got a lisp? I've said that before. It's as bad as I'm also dyslexic and I can't spell that. Anyway, She Sells Sanctuary.
So B channel. This is my choice, my fault. I love the Cult. I really love the Cult. I think they're a great band. I think they. I mean, they're touring still, not right during COVID, but they're out there, and I definitely going to go and see them. I just remember the day I brought home on vinyl Sonic Temple, and it was after the album After Electric, I think it was, if I remember correctly. And I remember putting it on my record deck, and I put the needle down, and I turned it all the way up, and it just opened with a massive note, and
I think it was an Electric album, and
it got a bit overplayed, Electric, because it was really popular for a long time.
But wasn't it Rick Rubin?
Was it Rick Rubin? Okay,
I'm not too sure. I'm pretty, I've got a feeling it was Rick Rubin, and I was already aware of Rick Rubin, and the Cult were a little bit cheesy, but that album they seemed to pull it together, and they're just a little bit naff, but good enough to carry on.
Yeah, I think live as well. Fantastic.
I think live they would be really good.
Yeah, fun.
But She Sells Sanctuary, right? We could have picked other songs, but have you heard the misheard lyric when it goes my bank balance, and he's singing about his bank balance? You hear it, Is old Boyke still singing in the band?
Yeah, absolutely.
He went off and he toured with the Doors, what was left of them, for a bit.
Okay. All right.
And then the keyboardist died, so now he's back with the Cult.
So anyway, but this She Sells Sanctuary.
Swiss wristwatch is the best wristwatch.
Is a live version, and in this iteration, they got on drums Matt Storm, who's an amazing drummer, and as you know, Matt Storm was with Guns N' Roses, I think, if I remember correctly, and Velvet Revolver, and so Yeah, Matt saw him. Yeah, very much saw LA drummer. And this is recorded in LA in 2001. And yeah, it's awesome.
You know that guy that just got arrested and jailed for storming the Capitol with the horns?
Oh, QAnon shaman.
He's a bit like Ian Astbury.
They dress the same, don't they?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You know,
well, Ian Astbury's like rock shaman, isn't he? That's his.
He is a rock shaman. There you go. It was just like when he stormed the Capitol building. It was like, oh, Ian, what are you doing, mate? You know.
Well, I think in this video he's not rock shaman. He's like something else. He's like what's his name? Axl Rose wannabe in this one. But anyway, that's another story. So,
I don't know if anyone wants to be Axl Rose. I don't
Well,
even
I don't
think
know, I
Axl
wouldn't
Rose wants to be Axl Rose.
I don't know if Axl Rose knows if he's Axl Rose at times. But anyway.
No, I don't think fucking anyone wants to be Axl Rose. Axl just says he's.
Oh no, come on, let's face it. Back in the day.
Oh, we're doing that with the headphones on.
Back.
We look like a pair of synchronized swimming team. You know,
It's getting late. It's getting late.
Sorry, I was just bad. Yeah.
It's fine. No one's watching. So, what was it saying? It doesn't fucking matter. It's just
Ian Astbury. No, Axl Rose doesn't want to be Axl Rose.
But Guns N' Roses were an amazing band. Let's face it. They really kicked some ass at one point, didn't they?
One album,
yeah. But it was sold a quadrillion copies.
I know. And how much of it was Slash? And then Slash didn't really do jack shit after. I know.
Oh, no, Slash is
I know. You know, whatever. But
yeah. Anyway, can we get on?
Are we in? Are we going in?
We're going in. Are you ready?
Right. It's
do you want to announce what it is?
The code.
3, 2, 1, go.
Let the song begin.
Is he singing English? Is this English? Is he singing?
It's the tone. Shot you take my background here. When I say it's the tone, make my man back for the baby. Oh, yeah. The sparkle in your eyes. Kiss me alive, yeah. Sparkle in your eyes. Kiss me alive. Show how you'll find which sanctuary. Show how you'll find sanctuary. Oh, the love, the love turns on me. Back in the way. Los Angeles.
Excellent.
He's off his bloody face. I mean,
He's a rock god. He is a rock god.
He fell out of his treehouse.
I don't know. I love that song. Just the guitar riff on that is such a classic.
Actually, I heard that with fresh ears, and I thought, what a great little opening lick.
Oh,
and
it's so recognizable.
Done.
It's one of those ones which, you know, if you hear it, you go, that's the Cult.
He's also spent a lot of time getting the tone and everything right on that guitar.
Yeah,
and I mean, the guy, what's his name? The guitarist?
Billy Duffy, is it?
Yeah, Billy Duffy. So I kind of heard it with fresh ears, and I thought, actually, you spent a lot of time getting the tone and the echo and the reverb, and it was a really exquisite bit. Now, the singer had fallen out of his treehouse. He's gone complete. He's done way too much in the back room. I mean, I didn't even know. Was he singing in English?
He was, and he got better as it went on. I think
did he?
It was like, yeah, I did. But it was, but maybe he wasn't enunciating as clearly as you remember from an album, but he did sound exactly like the album, if that makes sense. Weirdly, like his tone of his voice is again very, very distinctive.
And also, I mean, he must be getting on a bit, and he's.
Well, I mean, that was 2001, so that was 20 years ago. So that's not that.
20 years ago, Jesus Christ, he must.
I mean, we were listening to Electric in what was it, like 80? When was it? When was Electric? 85, 87, 88, something like that. Yeah. So they've had a long history.
Yeah, well, blast from the past.
I like the Cult though. I really do like the sound of the Cult. It's just something. I mean, maybe it's because I listened to their albums so much back then. It's how music becomes part of the soundtrack of your.
It might. Remember when you had that? Remember when you had that car? Which terrible
car was that?
The MG.
It wasn't an MG. It was a replica MG TF. Yeah.
And the one where you open up the bonnet, the hood, and you had to hit the starter motor, and then the fucking car would drive off without you.
The one that ran me over on Wallingford Bridge.
On the bridge. Well, about then, Electric came out, and about that era, that's when I listened to a lot of Cult.
Yeah,
I remember hanging out with you all the way back then, and we were listening to a lot of Cult.
And Jane's Addiction as well was the other band we were listening to. So
which one?
I remember Jane's. That was a summer of Jane's Addiction. Nothing Shocking. Where I listened to it endlessly. Whenever I hear Nothing Shocking from Jane's Addiction, I think of Summer. Weirdly,
yeah. No, and I remember that the thing about the Cult, they just didn't have enough authenticity for me, right? So they're not American Indians, and they're not Native American Indians, but they dress up with and they had the American. They're from freaking Reading or whatever in England. But they took on the Americana. They had the American eagle and the American Indian symbols, and I just thought, you don't need to go full bore into that. You're a good band, just chill down a bit. You are not Hiawatha.
They were like that kind of. They were that Guns N' Roses era, weren't they? Sort of thing. So
before Guns N' Roses, I would have thought.
Not much.
I would have thought that very neatly kind of dovetailed in, but but saying that, listening to Billy Duffy on the guitar again with more mature ears, mature ears, I thought, that was a really nice, unique sound he crafted.
Yeah. I mean, I'd like to do a bit more of the Cult because like I said, personal favorite, love it. Hence why I chose it. So it's
we probably started off on the worst song for me for them.
You think so? All right. Well,
no. Only because it got played so much.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'll look around, see what else I can find. See if I can find a bit of something a bit rarer or interesting.
Yeah, take your time. Don't be in any hurry to come running back. That's good,
Okay. All right.
No, well, I liked it. I liked it. Blast from the past.
Thank you for indulging me.
Wang or banger?
Well, I chose it. Banger, of course, mate. Not a huge banger. It's a quarter stick of dynamite banger. That one.
Yeah, I think it's a Tin Mine banger.
Tin Mine? Is that a thing? There's no such thing.
Tin Mine? Have you not watched Poldark? Poldark is one man riding on a horse
But he was like,
all the way
no, but no,
across,
it's no
and
exposure, that's
then he
him
rides back, and then he goes like, that's Poldark. That's a whole bloody thing.
and he rips his chest open, he rips his shirt open, and all the sort of like Middle England, housewives go, "Oh, he's so pretty," and it's like it's a bodice ripper.
It is, but also I know Cornwall, and it pisses down all day. So I reckon they got one with rain, and they got one good shot of him on a horse going across, and they fill most of the program with that.
Reverse it, they turn it around, and just go back.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like he goes back, and they got look at the moustaches.
What was that? What did you have there?
They got their good looking with their moustache.
I'm sorry. Were you doing your slug balancing act?
I got my props out.
You got your props out.
This is never going to be seen. Then
why do you have a big fluffy prop? Just where does that come in? Is it fluffy?
It's not fluffy at all.
What is it? Yes, it is. You're a slug balancer. That's what it is.
Sir, there's a visitor to see you.
Good Lord, Mr. Chaplin. This is indeed an honour. Why, calls for some sort of celebration. Baldrick!
Sir, that is extraordinary because you see, this isn't Chaplin at all. This is Baldrick.
It's me, sir!
This video better not see the light of day.
It freaking is.
The best wristwatch is a Swiss wristwatch.
A Swiss wristwatch.
It's the best one.
It's the best one. Excellent.
Right.
Enough of this.
Wibble. We can do whatever we want on this channel because
no one's watching. No one's watching.
Huh?
So.
Nah.
But the problem is with the internet, it exists forever. So when I'm prime minister, it'll be like, come back to haunt me. It'll be like, they'll be like, this was you back in the day.
You think this will haunt you? you don't think your record will haunt you? You don't think the photographs I have of you will haunt you?
Yeah, but
your career. What about your career or lack of? Will that haunt you? Or shall we go on about your education or lack of? Will that do you think that? How come you think this will haunt you with your entire past of wreckage?
I don't reckon. I think it's very rude. I think I'm sorry. I have been schooled in the University of Life. I've graduated from the University of Life. I'm still alive. And it's all good. I've had a career. I have a career. I work hard. I work really hard. And, and I deem to sometimes hang out with you. That's it.
Well, I'm terribly sorry that this video is going to scupper your prime minister dreams. I know. But I have evidence on film that could...
Because I have equal evidence.
Well, I was going to say, if I go, you go. Just go and blow each other up.
What's that called? Mutually assured destruction.
Exactly. Well, that's like the nuclear arms race, isn't it?
While I could be prime minister, I don't think you ever will be. So it's okay. It's all right.
I might run for president. No, not president. I can run for California. I mean, if Arnie got in, you know why Arnie got in for California? Because he killed Predator. That's how everyone voted for him. I mean, it's very simple,
Yeah, he didn't do a terrible job. But anyway, this is getting way off the cult. She Sells Sanctuary, massive banger-ish. And we had a great time. And, see you on the flip side.
And we don't like them because they appropriated Indian.
I like them.
Yeah, but they appropriated the American Indian tribe. And they're from Wokingham in England. They've never been near, and they've just appropriated the American Indian culture.
I didn't see one headdress in that whole video. Did you?
No. But I was thinking you do get to a certain age where only a bandana will do.
Have you tried that look?
No, I haven't. But I do see my colleague to the left here with his permanent beanie on.
I just because I get head colds. That's all.
Yeah.
Look. This is going way too long.
I know. Chris, be well, mate. Look after yourself. I'm going to put this one out because, Channel B is such a cluster.
Late night recording is always a mistake, isn't it?
I think it's wonderful.
Yeah, exactly. And it's ruined my prime minister hopes. Anyway.
I know. All right. I'm not going to salute. I got to salute. Ready?
Okay.
Double fisted salute. Ready?
Yeah. Good night. I'll see you on the flip side.